y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Relax and Take Notes. I'm K-Dub. I got the big homie Mike Pace here with me. What's good, Mike?
What up, man?
Chilling like always, bro. What's good with
you? Just chilling, man. You know, got the one big SEC matchup gone from last week, but a huge one this week with more playoff implications with it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, ready to watch that, man, and enjoy it. Like I say, enjoying it, man. College basketball jumped off too. Had some exciting games with that, man. You know, some good performances too. So I'm doing really well.
For sure. Well, let's just kick it out by starting and let's talk about that Georgia and Florida game. I know you was excited about what went down. So let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, man, for sure. I was really excited, man. Good game. Good game overall, man. What I was really impressed with, like I said, I wasn't really worried about Jake bouncing back. So that's what he's done since he's been there, man. Super solid. But to me, the two most impressive things in that game was the offensive line and the defensive line. The defense as a whole, I think the defense getting overlooked because of everything, all the talk with the offense and everything like that, man. But, you know, they stifled that Florida running game. And then once Florida got behind, of course, they had to pass the ball. And so I thought the defense was really impressive, man. And even in the game that they lost, South Carolina only scored one touchdown on offense. You know what I mean? So I think the defense is really getting overlooked in what they've been able to do. They lead in all statistical categories except for one. And I think that's pass efficiency, which Missouri leading that. But, you know, I think they did a real good job, man. Pass rush was there. Had a couple of plays, you know, but I mean, teams gonna make plays, you know what I'm saying? So that's to be expected. But I thought it was a real good game. That offensive line, man. I mean, Jake has so much time back there to operate, man. You know, I might could have got a couple of completions. So, you know, I was just impressed with that. Lawrence Cage being back helped things out. You know, I hit you, man. Thank God for the transfer portal because the two guys that came over, man, they made a huge difference, man. Eli Wolf had a big catch. It was a good game, you know what I'm saying? Florida, I just think offensively couldn't get it going. I credit the defense to that, man. And so, you know, that one down, got to move on now. You know what I'm saying? Got 3 big ones coming up. But yeah, man, that was an exciting game, man. Fun to watch. And like I say, to me, the 2 biggest factors was in the trenches. You know what I mean? Both ways in the trenches, man. And DJ Daniel, he growing up fast. You know, he having to adjust. Tyson Campbell still haven't been able to get back out there and get healthy. But, you know, him and DeVar Wilson, man, they growing up on the fly. Sometimes that's the best thing for those guys. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, man, I was thoroughly happy with the winning game.
Yeah, that's about what I expected, man. I expected Florida to come in and play tough, you know, because it's a big rivalry game. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I felt like Georgia was just a more talented team, and you know, and they would end up, you know what I'm saying, just taking a victory. You know what I'm saying? One possession victory. You know, I didn't expect it to be like no 28 net, nothing like that. You know, I figured, you know, about how it went. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Lawrence Cajun, he stepped up big. You know what I'm saying? Jake did what Jake do, you know, steady. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, that's about what I expected. That's why I wasn't really that excited for. I mean, I know you was excited because, you know, Georgia, your squad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew Florida wasn't gonna say, and I wasn't too worried about them.
And I tell you too, even though DeAndre Swift didn't have like the monster 180 or 150 or nothing like that, the plays when he needed to get yards, he got them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I knew him and Brian Harrion was gonna be so important to that too. And Brian Harrion, man, you know how I feel about. I've been since he's a freshman, man. You know, I like that guy. His heart, man. And I kept telling myself through the game, I said, man, this dude built for games like this. You know what I mean? And so, though the numbers weren't like crazy, when they needed it, it was big. And Brian Harrion, he caught another one over the middle that was big time. So, you know, it was just a good win, man. Good win, man. Real good win.
Yeah, for sure. A game that pretty much decided the SEC East. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much over with over there. Georgia got that. They got that in the
Don't
bag.
say that. Don't say that.
Nah, man, they got that in the bag. That ain't no sense in even worried about that.
All right. Hope they got money on the debit card while they got it in the bag.
Nah, that's in the bag, man. But on the other side, it ain't even close to being decided yet. You know what I'm saying? You got the big matchup, you know what I'm saying, between Bama and LSU coming up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be.
Yeah, buddy.
Everybody expecting it to be a good one. I hope it ain't. I hope Bama just blow them out. I don't want to see them. I want to see Bama just go in there and whack them out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody here is Tua playing, man.
Come on, man.
He playing. I don't care what Nick say to say. You know what I'm saying? All them mind games he trying to play, not Tua playing. He'll be out there. You know what I'm saying? Throwing that thing to Judy and Devontae Smith and Ruggs and Waddle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't too much worried about that. I know a lot of people worried about that, but you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm real confident about this game. For some reason, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm not a big believer in LSU. I just think they got.
You're not a big believer in LSU. Now let's pump the brake right there. You're not a big believer in LSU.
But look, especially in this game though, because for one, they got to get over this mental hurdle. You know what I'm saying? Of Alabama, first of all, they ain't beat them since what 2011.
8 years.
For one, for two, you trying to do it in Tuscaloosa. You know what I'm saying? So that's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's stuff right there. And I think Bama like kind of hitting its stride too. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I'm not a big Najee Harris fan, but he coming along. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We already know what the receivers do. You know what I'm saying? What the receivers and Tua do. So offensively, you know what I'm saying? They gonna put up points. I ain't too much worried about that. But I think they're coming along defensively. I think secondary always been pretty good, but they're getting a lot better on the defensive line. They're getting a lot better in terms of the pass rush. It looked like Terrell Lewis and Anthony Jennings finally healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna get after Joe Burrow a little bit. And Trayvon Diggs, and keep in mind I've never been a Trayvon Diggs fan, but
Right.
He finally showing me like, dude, he a dog now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm impressed with him. But Trayvon Diggs and little Pat Surtain, you know what I'm saying? Xavier McKinney, that secondary ready, man. You know what I'm saying? So, only problem I think, you know what I'm saying, they might have is stopping the run. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just think Bama gonna be able to score too many points for us. I know they're supposed to have the best offense in the country or whatever, but let's see what they can do in this track meet when Tua get out there and start throwing that thing all across the field.
Yeah, nah, man. Because I got a little bit more faith in LSU than you. But I don't think they can beat them in T-Town, bro. That's asking a lot. You know what I mean? To go up there. And I'm gonna tell you, I was talking with some people earlier, and I told them, but I think Tua playing, but I didn't care if he was playing or not. They gonna win this game. I don't care if he was playing or not. I felt they was gonna win this game. But and now, of course, I don't think that they would have won it like I think they're gonna win it. But I still felt they would have won the game because, you know, like I said, going in Tuscaloosa and winning, that's not easy. You know what I mean? Let's look at who's done it. Oh, Johnny Manziel, yeah, he just a run of the mill. No, Cam Newton, yeah, no, you know what I mean. So you talk about guys that was on another level. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I know Kelly went in there. You know what I mean? But they had a pretty good team too. You know what I mean? And I mean, stuff happened, but I don't know, man. I don't see them. I just don't see them beating them. Now, do I think it'll be a good game? I do. I think it'll be a good game, but bro, I see it coming down, and I see Bama having one of them long drives and putting it out of reach, and then LSU trying to come back, but being down by about 10, maybe 13 points. And I just don't see them being able to pull it out of there. And like I say, with Tua, definitely. But even if he wasn't playing, but of course he's going to play. And even I don't think he'll be 100%. Even regardless, I still think he's going to throw for 3 touchdowns at the least. He's going to put up Tua numbers. With the point you made, Najee Harris playing better, so that's going to be even another feather in the cap. LSU been running the ball better too. But, I mean, you know, it's going to be a good game, man. But in the end, I just think if it was at LSU, I might lean the other way. I might lean to a closer game. But I just don't see them going in the Tuscaloosa, man, snatching that away. I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, I agree, man. I don't know. Of course, and you know me, I'm not always confident about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of times where I'll be like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if they can get this one, but there's something about this game, man. I feel confident in it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like LSU is that number one team in the country like that. You know what I'm saying? They can come in and just beat Bama like that.
And see, that's what I like. Do I think they're good? I think they stack right up there, wherever all them teams at. Whatever, you know. Yeah. Agree, disagree, however people. I don't think no one is just like here. Ohio State, as you know, notch up, but then it kind of come back down to earth. You know what I'm saying? When you go into Clemson and Georgia.
Well, Trace Young just got suspended too, right?
And that's gonna hurt.
That's huge. Because that's arguably the number one player in the country. You know what I'm saying?
I hated that. I hated to see that really, really bad for that young man. Because, oh my gosh, the dude an animal. You know how to do it. He is an animal. I said, yo, is he going to be top 5? He said, nah, bro, he going to be top 2.
That dude a beast, bro. That dude can rap.
Oh my gosh, bro. I hated to see that, man. And they got Penn State coming up here in the next 2 weeks. I don't know if it's next week or whenever, but they got them coming up. So that's gonna hurt. But you know, I think man, it's just like I said, I don't think LSU was like, you know how you say just a dominant team. You know how sometimes you see that dominant team and they can just go in and snatch a game. They're good, but I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
I might be too confident. I got Bama as a double-digit favorite. I think the oddmakers got them by more than 10 too. I don't know exactly what the odds were, but I know earlier in the week they were like a 10-point favorite. You know what I'm saying? The odds went down. But I mean, I know that's a little. You can't always really put too much stock into that because they're trying to get you to spend your money. So, you know.
Right. Nah, I think I would 6, 8. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. Nah, I wouldn't go 10 or more.
I'm going 10.
Ooh. But I did say I see it pulling away late.
Let me see. Let me give.
But if I was betting money, I don't know if I bet with the 10. That's tough, man.
I'm gonna go
because they can score the ball, man. They can score.
Let me think. I see a 45-31 game. A lot of points being put up.
I go 38-30.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I go 38-30. Bama.
I can see that.
38-30 Bama. And I'm gonna tell you, turnovers, because neither one of these teams been turning the ball over. If a turnover happened, it could be crucial.
That's what I was just about to say. Turnovers and defensive special teams. I got either Trayvon Diggs or Pat Surtain with a pick 6.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen Waddle with a punt return touchdown. Jalen Waddle been kind of quiet all year. They must run and get that boy a shot. They're returning that ball. I'm telling you, it's 6.
He dangerous. You know, he dangerous. He like how I used to feel that way with Mecole Hardman was returning kicks. Isaiah, damn, my little dude. I ain't mean to disrespect, but you know what I'm talking about. My guy, though, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Him, and of course, like Devin Huston, like Javier Arenas, them type of guys.
That's how I used to feel about Eddie Jackson.
Darren Sproles was like that. Eddie Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Them type of cats. They get it. That's how I felt like when Desmond Howard way back in there. Yep. Rocket Ismail, Reggie Bush. They get
Tim
it.
Dwight.
Yeah. You know, when them type of cats get that ball, man, hey, hold on. Because, man, all they need is really like one block.
Yep.
And they could do the rest. So I'm with you. Well, and Honey Badger was that way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Pat Peterson.
Yeah, man. You know, them cats right there. Brandon Boykin was like that, you know. Oh man. So and what's the name? Kentucky with Dallas now. Randall Cobb. Yeah. Randall Cobb was that was so you know what I mean. I feel you with that on Waddle because every time I text you every time he about to get what I'm like he about to go. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
for sure,
I'm with you on that. If they play with that fire, you know what I mean, that could hurt. So that's why I say turnover could be crucial, and Waddle could be crucial in this game.
Sure.
Yeah, it could be crucial, man. And Stingley and Delpit, I think, good to go. And that's what I like to see everybody good to go, regardless of what. I mean, these young men, that's what they work for, and you know what I mean, and that's what you want to see, man, a good matchup. So yeah, I'm going Bama though. Nevertheless, at the crib, I'm going Bama 38-30. Both gonna have 3 touchdowns, passing touchdowns though.
Yeah, only difference is Burrow gonna have 2 interceptions. But
look. But I fool with Joe Burrow. You don't. I like Joe. I like Joe. I like Joe.
Let's talk about the college football playoff rankings, man. Since we're talking about college football, how you feel about LSU? I mean, I'm sorry, not LSU. Ohio State being number one.
Oh man, I agree. I agree. I think they should be number one. Whatever poll, AP, CFP, 8 Ball, and MJG, whatever poll you got out there. I think them boys, man, they solid. Now, in this pre-losing Young, but even they just solid, bro. You know, that game they played in the rain against Wisconsin, it was ugly and they balled. You know what I mean? That defense, it do what it do. You know, they got some, man, the DB's tough. You know what I mean? I agree with that. 100%. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Ohio State being number one.
Yeah, I agree too. Right now, to this point, they look like the most complete team. You know what I'm saying? Right. They got the quarterback, they got the running back, they got the receivers. You know what I'm saying? They had Chase Young. Even still, though, they're still a good defense, even without him. You know what I'm saying? They got a real good secondary, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, even without him, I still think they're good defense. So, I get that. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain about them being number one. That's fair to me. But one of the things that I noticed when the rankings came out was the team that I told you about at the beginning of the season. No, not that. The team I told you about at the beginning of the season. And you laughed at me when I told you Oregon was going to make the playoffs. Still in the mix. Watch what I tell you now.
Should have lost to Washington.
I ain't got to do with that. What I tell you? They going to end
USC can't run the ball. USC couldn't get out their own way.
Watch how the chips fall. At the end of the day, if you look at the rankings right now, because Penn State ain't gonna stay enough, because Ohio State gonna beat them. All they need is for Clemson and one of the other teams in the top 5, top 4 to lose. That's all they need,
bruh.
And they're gonna be enough.
Clemson playing
South Carolina gonna beat them.
South Carolina be who?
They gonna be Clemson.
That man been jumping out the window for the past. Man, listen.
Watch what I tell you, man.
Hey, I hope they do, because it'll help my team credibility.
Watch what I tell you. What I've been saying. I told you Auburn was gonna get LSU a good game.
I was with that.
And I was right. And they should have beat them, really.
No, they shouldn't have.
They should have beat them. If they would have had anything that resembles a quarterback, they would have beat them.
That's a huge deal. They want to beat them.
Hey, just watch what I tell you, man. Oregon gonna get in that playoff. They're gonna sneak in the back door. Watch what I tell you.
They're gonna lose number 4 spot. Huh? They're gonna lose Utah. They're gonna lose Utah. They should have lost to Washington, like I told you when you said that. They're not getting in.
Anyway, we're gonna move on from I just had to throw that out there. That they still in the mix. That's my point.
So hey, hold on. So we doing hot takes. You got Clemson beating South Carolina. Penn State gonna beat Ohio State.
I don't see that. Ohio State got way too much talent for that.
James Franklin.
James Franklin can coach. He can coach.
They're gonna beat him.
I don't doubt that.
It's going to be ugly, too. 21, 20-17. They ain't going to score 3 touchdowns on Ohio State. They're going to score 2, 20-17.
You know, honestly, I hope you're right, to be honest with you. Because I don't want to see Ohio State. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't really want to see them. So I hope you're right. Even though they might still get in somehow. You know. But in terms of the actual playoff ranking, I agree with the entire top 10. To be honest with you.
So you cool with LSU at 2?
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. because they got a more to this point they got a more impressive resume than Bama. So I mean I get it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't. It looks like they ain't really. I ain't gonna say they ain't going off the eye test, but you know they got more impressive victory. So I ain't got no problem with it, and it's gonna play out anyway, so it don't matter.
True.
So yeah, I ain't tripping on that. I like the whole top 10. You know, anything other than the top 10 is kind of hard to figure out anyway. But yeah, I agree with Penn State being in there over Clemson. I ain't got no problem with that. Everything else, Georgia, Oregon, Utah, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with none of them. Oklahoma screwed themselves, with that Kansas State game because I think they would have been a lot. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the entire top 10. All right, let's just move on to the next topic here, man. Talk about your boy LeBron, man. And I mean, he getting older, but that boy looking impressive right now, man. You know what I'm saying? He getting triple doubles out there, everybody going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't trip like that when Westbrook get him. He get him every night or whatever. He gets triple doubles and everybody think he's just the greatest thing ever. So talk about that a little bit.
Yo, I told you that boy was the transformer, man. God. So it's crazy, man. All that stuff they was talking with Kawhi, and I get it, you know what I mean? And it's crazy, that people think these dudes don't hear the rumblings. But these dudes, they competitive, you know what I mean? This is the highest level as it get. One of the greatest players of all time, bro. So, man, but that last week, now I know he got the other triple doubles, but the one that was most impressive to me, that Dallas game, man. That was something.
Yeah.
That was it ain't even like, you know what I'm saying, the points. It's just like the way he got it. You know what I mean? That was incredible to me. It was something to see, man. He out there dunking like the dude. I said that I thought AD would be the MVP, which that possibly could still happen. It's a lot of season left, but God, man, he going crazy.
Yeah,
he's going crazy right now. He figuring some stuff out, man, and I still think it'll come down to them and the Clippers. I still would probably give the Clippers the edge if Kawhi play basketball and stop staying home. But nah, man, he is. Ooh, he look great right now, man.
Yeah, he doing his thing. Like the only reason I picked them as a 4th seed because I figured either him or AD wouldn't play the entire season. They would miss some significant time. But when that team healthy, you know what I'm saying? Don't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? That they can run through anybody in the NBA. I feel the same way you do. I feel like when Paul George get back and him and Kawhi out there on that perimeter with Pat Bev, I just don't see how you're going to consistently score on the perimeter because, man, Pat Beverly, like, I feel bad for them point guards. So I feel bad for, who was that they played last night?
The Portland Trailblazers.
I feel bad for Dame on one possession. He just completely locked this man up and then blocked his shot. Like, man, this dude, man, Pat Beverly, he tough, boy. But I don't feel like a team can consistently, like in multiple games, win a series 4 times against the Clippers with that kind of defense. Like, I know it's gonna have to be team defense at the end of the day. I get that, but when you got 3 elite, possible defensive player of the year caliber defenders on the floor at the same time, oh my God, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
So, I don't know the Lakers. I expect them to be in the conference finals against the Clippers.
Yeah.
But I just I don't know if anybody can beat the Clippers when they get healthy and they get their chemistry going. And then you got, on top of that, you got Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell come off the bench. You got Landry Shamet. You know what I'm saying? Man, that team is loaded. And you got Zubac.
Yeah. You know, I think when you start looking at the depth, like depth with that much quality, though.
Right.
You get what I mean? Like,
right.
It's one thing to have like deep, but man, Montrezl had 34 points.
That's what I'm saying. It's 4 dudes on that team that on a given night can give you 30, and 3 of them can give you 40 on a given night. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi, Paul George, Lou Williams, on a given night, if they get going, they can give you 40, and Paul George can give you 50. You know what I'm saying? If you really get going, you know what I'm saying? Because we forget because he fell apart at the end of last season with that shoulder injury. You forget he was third in the MVP vote, led the NBA in steals. Like, before Paul George got hurt last year, I'm telling you, that dude, he was on some other stuff, man.
He was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate as well as MVP.
Right. Paul George is, to me, probably the second best two-way player in the NBA behind Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? So, that's tough. But yeah, LeBron been impressive.
LeBron, yeah. But I'm saying, to add to what you were saying about the Clippers, for me, the scary part is, besides those Bulls teams,
Jordan, Pippen, and Hart.
Yeah, the Miami teams, those Shaq Kobe Laker teams. When I'm thinking, have you ever seen a team that good defensively as well as offensively? And that Miami team, I don't even think could score as well as this team or those Bulls or those Shaq Kobe Laker teams. Maybe San Antonio, but I'm talking just like you said, like to have 3 individuals be that dominant individually as defenders. San Antonio was was a scheme team defense. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say because we just like speculating on what the Clippers gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You just think, you putting 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? You got all these good defensive players, you know what I'm saying? These good two-way players, really. You know what I'm saying? So we think we know what they're going to be, so we don't know yet. But I would say the 90s Bulls and those early 2000 Laker teams are the best two-way teams, period. Simply because with Kobe and Shaq, you got 2 dudes that can go for off of 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then with that perimeter, you had at the beginning, you had Hart on that team too. Yeah. And you had Kobe, you had Rick Fox, you know what I'm saying? And then you also had Derek Fisher, you know what I'm saying? Devin George. So, that was a good defensive team. Then you know what you had with the Bulls, you know what I'm saying? Hart, Jordan, Pippen, you know what I'm saying, in terms of perimeter defense. And then, you had Randy Brown too. He was a good defender. But, it's hard to say because we don't know what the Clippers are going to be. We're just projecting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, have we ever seen a team like that? I think the early 2000 Lakers are probably, they might be the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. It's hard for me to go against MJ. You know what I'm saying? But Shaq's dominance, and I think Kobe could kind of equal what MJ gave you know what I'm saying? To a certain degree, so I don't know about equal, but he kind of offset it, you know what I'm saying? He kind of offset what MJ did.
Because the flip side to that would be Pippen. Like, Pippen wasn't Kobe or Shaq. Yeah. So then you flip it, what you saying, like MJ, it is Shaq and MJ, Kobe and Pip. So I get what you mean.
Yeah, so I don't know if we can put the Clippers in that category yet because we ain't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what it's going to be Because like I said, you got 3 dudes that's, you know, can make an argument that they can be defensive player of the year every year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not only that, like I said, you got 3 dudes that can go off for 40 at any given night. So, you know, we just, it feels that way. It feels like, you know what I'm saying, they can be one of the best defensive teams ever. But like I said, we started out talking about LeBron, and yeah, he has been impressive.
Yeah, man, LeBron James been looking good, and you know, you could, of course, he older. You know what I mean? You could tell some stuff has, but I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? He been in the league 28 years and 16,000 finals in a row, all of that. You know what I mean? But to do what he's doing right now, man, he looking damn good. So, you know, it's impressive nevertheless.
Well, speaking of his A's and all that, and the Clippers also, let's talk about this whole management thing. You know what I'm saying? Giannis already came out and basically said, you know what I'm saying, he don't understand why Kawhi doing that. He said he would never do it, but
James Harden too.
Kawhi don't really care, especially now that it's been proven. You know what I'm saying, that he can win a championship that way. I don't necessarily agree with it either, but I mean, it is what it is, and Kawhi don't care what nobody else think about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Speak on it a little bit.
Nice. James Harden said something too. I saw a little earlier. Man, I hate that shit. Like, for real. Like, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm the old dude, get off my lawn dude. I grew up in the 90s watching cats play with a tissue in a nose full of blood. So, you know what I'm saying? My mindset a little different. And I know you got to change with the time, but come on, dog. Like, man, play ball, bro. Like, I get now if you hurt, you know what I'm saying? But I'm with Charles Barkley, bro. You ain't get that much better overnight. Man, he toe Portland ass up last night, bro.
Man, how many games they played? Like 7 games. And you already
He done missed 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this man playing like every other game or something. Like I told you, I wouldn't be surprised if it's in his contract that he ain't allowed to play like 65 games or something like that.
Hey man, I'm with you. For real, I think you're right, bro. But then it look worse because LeBron James 62 and he doing what he do.
And a machine. You know what I'm saying? And even I don't know how I would feel about that as a teammate. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go out here and play every day, but you can chill. I mean, my knees hurt too.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? I want to chill. I want to sit down some too.
I mean, and then you think like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm from that era, you know what I'm saying? When it was, but then too, like you say, we can look right here in this era. You got Giannis saying that James Harden, who exert more energy than Harden, LeBron, and Russell Westbrook?
Right.
Who exert more energy than them 3 dudes? And I'm saying Harden, his style ain't like Westbrook or LeBron's, but I'm just talking about like all the stuff he do. That's tiring. And then you got Giannis who do everything over there, basically like the LeBron for the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the big guys, you know what I'm saying? You don't take no pound. Now, of course, once again, this ain't the 90s, you just banging. But you think Karl Anthony Towns ain't taking a pound, and you know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, the guards that penetrate a lot. Damian Lillard, you know what I mean? Guys like that, guys that's holding it down for their teams too, like a Bradley Beal or something like that. Like, I know those teams might not be that good, but at the same time, man, and I'm just big on earn what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying no disrespect. I ain't never played the league, none of that. No, but I'm just saying, bro, like, bro, the NBA started on the 23rd, dog. It's November the 8th. You don't miss 3 ball games, man. Come on, dog. Tell that to an NFL player, bro.
Right.
Tell that shit to an NFL player who them boys played Thursday night last night, and then you know what I'm saying, they just played Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Tell that to them. The boys flying out of London and shit playing.
But you know what the thing about it is, though? He don't care.
Nah.
He don't care because who gonna do something about it? If the Clippers agree to it, you know what I'm saying? What can you do about it? That's gonna be up to the NBA to have to do something about that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
but
I don't like that shit, dog. I mean, it's just, and then it's a precedent, right? You got a precedent because you got kids all around that look up to these cats, right? And then you got the kids that's really, really good basketball players that's talented, that's in high school, that's in college, that say, oh shit, okay, we got the leverage, which I love players having leverage, but come on, dog. Yeah. Like that right there is it's a slap in the face. And then when LeBron James did that a couple years ago, they was all over. Oh, these people drove and did this and this and didn't get to see LeBron James. And that was a game late in the season. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about 2 weeks into the season, man. It just ain't. It's not cool, man. It's really not. And then for me, it's like two. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you taking the game for granted. I love basketball. I wish I could have played even an ounce of college ball circumstances. You know what I mean? But the NBA, you talking about, man, I love basketball. And it just make it seem like, shit, man, this it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, and like you said, it's an issue because he don't care. He want a ship doing that. You know what I'm saying? Well, my thing is, they were saying he was hurt in the finals. Well, hell, you ain't play all the games anyway, so go out there and play. Man, you know how much money you making, bro? And deservedly so. I ain't one of these people that feel like they should make this and make that. Man, listen, man, y'all, we don't know what them folks go through. You know what I'm saying? But, dog, come on, man. Like, it just – and I don't mean to sound like – but it just disrespect the game. I love this game.
No, I feel you. And it's going to get even worse when Paul George get back because he's going to have a sidekick there. You know what I'm saying? To take that pressure off of him.
Handle that.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, when Paul George get back, it's gonna be even worse, man. I'm telling you, this dude. And I like Kawhi, like that whole season.
I do too.
That whole season that he missed, you know what I'm saying? I miss watching dude play because I love his game. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy watching him play. You know, it's because I love smart basketball players. And I feel like he's an extremely smart. I feel like his basketball IQ is high, just like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I love watching him play. You know what I'm saying? But to see him, like, sit out in some of these games and stuff, it's like, man, come on, bro. Like, I get it. If you hurt, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But this old management stuff, you gonna miss 3 out of the first, 7 or 8 games or something like that? Like, what's that, bro? Like, what, you only gonna play 42 games this year?
Bro, and then you look at, bro, I'm a basketball fan. You supposed to play Giannis, bro. And I know you ain't like scared of you. I ain't tired. We ain't going down that road. But dog, Kawhi and Giannis, that's like Kyrie and Steph or Steph and Russ. Or, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about.
Right.
Like, that's what you want to see. Like, you think Patrick Mahomes didn't want to play in that game against Green Bay?
I don't know.
Like, they had to save him from himself. Aaron Rodgers played hurt from the first. Remember, he got hurt in that Bears game last year. He played, and that sport is. Come on, man.
Man, it's like one of these things now. Like people are so worried about rings now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't so much about the love of the game and stuff. Now it's about the results. I don't know if it's because they get so much scrutiny now. You know what I'm saying, with social media and all of that. But now, they just worried about, him being healthy for the playoffs and all that, which I get, you know what I'm saying? That's why you play at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, to win games. But I just don't see how you can just sit out like that when you're not even hurt,
Yeah, and like you said, and I get it. But I heard KD say something, man, on the it was on the Knucklehead podcast, and he was talking about his injury. And then, as far as regret, then he was like, I don't regret it. Of course, I wish I wouldn't have got hurt. But he was like, this is what I do. He's like, I love to play back. I hoop. And he was like, I had been asking them, could I play? What was up with my leg? Right. So, and I like that because he didn't sit there and say like, oh, they made me do this or they forced me to, and all the narrative that was put into it. He like, bro, I hoop.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand him because, you know, I love the game too. I probably love it just as much, if not more than he do. I just don't have that ability that he have, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to understand, you know, why somebody, you know what I'm saying, want to go out there and hoop every opportunity that they get. You know what I'm saying?
Klay Thompson didn't even want to go out the game.
Right.
As a hooper,
as a hooper, that's hard to understand why you just want to sit out, you know what I'm saying, if you're not hurt. Like, this game is fun, man. Like, hoopers enjoy playing basketball. It's not a job, you know what I'm saying? It's something that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like us, you know, we paid to play before, you know what I'm saying? Like, you pay to get in tournaments and stuff like that. And y'all get paid to play. So,
man, bro,
I don't get it, man.
You think about times we go hang out all night and treat being at that gym when it opened like as if it was going to work, like we was going being on the gym floor hug or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say that. You know, they used to laugh at me because we be out all night, you know what I'm saying? And I come to the gym at like 6 a.m. and sleep.
Yeah.
Until everybody get there, like 8.
You know, and just like, for real, you know, and like the seriousness, especially me, you and Markeith, like, yo, oh man, this dude ain't for real. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? We got to find Raw, got to find, and it's like, and that's for free. Bro, you gonna pay me to hoop? Bro.
I don't want to play. Anyway, man, let's move on from Kawhi, because I don't want to seem like I'm bad mouthing.
And that's what I was just going to say. We love Kawhi.
Frustrated, you know what I'm
saying? Because he's so great. It's almost like the same thing that people got it twisted with LeBron and KD. Like, how do y'all not like them when they went to the, you know, LeBron with the Miami and KD with it? Yeah. No, it's because they so great. It's why people upset.
Yeah, it's disappointment.
Yeah, so that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, not you know, saying that, like you said, that we diss him or we don't like him or he don't. But, oh man, like, bro, we want to see it. Just like we just talked about with I hope Grant Delpit there. I hope Tua there. I hope Sting. Like, you want everything to be like when Georgia, Florida. I wanted Zuniga to be ready. I wanted all of them dudes because that's for one, dog, that rivalry. And it's only 4 years, sometimes 3 for a lot of them, sometimes 2 for a lot of them cats to get to playing a game like that. So you don't want them to miss. They have a Georgia, Florida Hall of Fame.
Right.
You never know. Michael Piran might come out here and run for 220. You don't want to see him hurt. Right. You don't want to see Kyle Trask hurt. And I can't stand Florida, but you don't want to see them dudes hurt.
Right.
You know, I look at a lot of them older games now and be like, man, Tebow tore their ass up.
I'm on the same page, man. But since we talking about injury, let's talk about Zion, man. You saying you feel kind of worried about Zion? Explain that.
I'm worried not from a long career, but this year. I think, and I feel the Pelicans if they want to be cautious. But I don't know if he's coming back this year, man, and I wouldn't blame him if they didn't. Make sure the dude is right. Make sure he's right, man. You know, you want him to be healthy, man. You want him to have a long career. If you want to do some things as far as his training and diet concerned, figure it all out now. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude, man, you want to see him playing basketball, and if it means that he have to sit out this season, so be it. Think about, I heard somebody, and I didn't even really think about it until I heard somebody say, like, all of the knee injuries he's had in like a 7-month span or something like that. And you think about that, but see, you don't want him to come back and then you talking about some load management. You know how upset people would be if they paid money to come to the arena to see Zion play, and you don't let this kid play, talking about a load management, but which would be understood in this case because of that's your franchise right there, so to speak. And so, you know, I'm worried, but at the same time, for his sake, for New Orleans' sake, for the game's sake, by all means, if he's not healthy, man, don't bring that cat back. And I'm just saying because I heard, you know, Gentry talk about, you know, basically wishful thinking for him to be back at the end of the month. He really didn't comment on his Zion. He just kind of said, I'm getting stronger and stronger every day. Man, let that young man get right. And then, like I told you, man, these kids play so much AAU basketball, he probably need to chill out. He probably need this. You know what I mean? As good as basketball player he is, you know he played AAU and trained and did this and did that and got ready for Duke, got ready for the combine, got ready for the league. He might need the rest, man. And so if he not okay, man, just let that cat chill, man, and let him get right, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with sitting him out the whole season. Load management will be justified with him, though. You know what I'm saying? Because he actually has an injury that he needs to take care of, and he needs to manage. You know, he needs to manage. You know what I'm saying? His
load.
His load at this point in his career. So it makes sense for him.
He a damn load.
Yeah, it makes sense for him. But sending him out the whole season, I don't really see how that will benefit him because, for one, he don't have NBA experience yet. You know what I'm saying? He need to get out there and, you know, and eventually he got to play eventually anyway. So if he healthy, if he cleared by the doctors and he can't be re-injured, then I'm cool with putting him out there. You know what I'm saying? Restrict his minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let him sit out some games when he don't feel like he recovered fully or whatever the case may be. But as far as sitting out the whole season, I don't really see how that's going to benefit him. You know what I'm saying? If he's healthy now, you know what I'm saying, what's going to be the difference between him, you know, sitting out and waiting till next year to play? If you're already healthy now, you might as well play.
No. I'm saying if he not.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's any doubt, let him chill. I want to see him play. I'm just saying if it's any doubt with this dude knee and everything, man, y'all chill, man. Don't, you know what I mean? And I know they'll be smart about it, man. It's too much riding on them. You lost one of the best players in the NBA, and you got lucky. How many times do we see that happen? You lose one of the best players in the NBA, and then you get that. You know what I mean? Like, think about how long it was before the Bulls even made the playoffs again after that band broke up. You know, think about the Lakers after the second run with Kobe, you know, when the things start going back. So you even like with franchises that you got super lucky, man, to get that kind of turnaround. You know what I mean? So, you know, I just think if he not right, man, y'all got it. But now, like I said, right
for sure. But, you know, like I said, it's obviously you're gonna be scared, you know what I'm saying? You don't want him to go out there and re-injure himself or whatever. But, you know, it's guys that, you know, you thought they was gonna have injury-prone careers, and they ended up, you know what I'm saying, turning out like Steph. Like, you know, Steph had them raggedy ankles, and you know everybody thought, you know what I'm saying, he might not never, you know, pan out the way what he could be, because he, you know, the ankles was always, you know, giving him trouble. Even Jordan, you know, Jordan was hurt his second year in the NBA, you know what I'm saying, with that foot injury.
That foot.
You know what I'm saying? But he ended up, of course, we know what he did. But,
you know, something like, you know, he ended up being all right. You know what I mean?
Being a little gold or something like that, you know. But, nah, man, I think, and he wasn't projected to be back at the end of this month anyway, I don't think. I thought he was projected to be back at the end of December or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So, I just hope they do whatever happened, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
Cause man, he
I mean, I don't like handling them players like that with them, you know what I'm saying, being overly cautious. Because if he gonna get hurt, he gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
That's 100%, and that's kind of what I actually meant to say with the whole thing with the Kawhi thing. Like,
yeah, I mean, he is who he is. You can't change that. He a low, he can jump, he explosive. He always gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like to me, he's like a 6'6", 280-pound Derrick Rose. Eventually, as much as he dunk, as much as he, you know what I'm saying, explode to the basket, he probably gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, hopefully he don't. But it's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no sense in, you know, trying to handle him, you know what I'm saying, all, you know, with kid gloves and all that. Just put him out there, let the man play. Once he healthy, once he 100%, put him out there, you know what I'm saying, and let him play. Put the rest in God's hand. We ain't gonna worry about all that.
Yeah. Because Rookie of the Year gone now because John Morant or Kendrick Nunn gonna get that.
I don't know though, man. So a lot of basketball be played. Zion come back, and you know he got that popularity. He come back,
bruh,
and averaging 20 plus, close to 20 and 10.
Bruh, Kendrick Nunn gonna be the people's champ.
It might be, but I'm telling you.
And John Morant, he had a ball, so bruh, it's gone.
I mean, but you know, I said that in the beginning. I was like, when you said who gonna be Rookie of the Year, before I even saw Zion in the preseason, which changed my mind. I was like, I think Ja gonna be Rookie of the Year because he's gonna have the ball so much, his usage rate gonna be so high. So I kind of expected to see what we seeing now from Ja, but I'm saying if Zion come back and he playing like he played in the preseason, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, you know how it is. It's a popularity contest.
Too far gone.
I'm telling you, because you gotta think about this. At a certain point, NBA teams gonna adjust to Ja, and he gonna be. That scouting report gonna be even larger and larger. You know what I'm saying? So he might go through a little slump. You never know.
I don't doubt that's coming. Him and Kendrick. I mean, I can't. Yeah,
no, that's
Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick.
I was gonna say Lamar, but they out there.
No, I feel you. Yeah, you're probably right. But I'm just saying, if Zion come back.
He coming back probably, but he ain't gonna be able to catch though.
And he is what we thought he would. Don't be surprised if he's still sneaking in and get that Rookie of the Year simply because of the popularity and the production.
No. Hey, we gotta change our MVP though. Steph ain't gonna be the MVP no more.
I don't talk about it.
If he come back and average 40,
no, bro, it's over with though. There ain't that positive coming out of that. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to change that. And you're gonna have to holler at me in maybe a couple weeks when I come up with something else.
Oh, my mind twist.
Yeah, it's too early right now. Anyway,
yeah, because LeBron James is it right now.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get out of that. But yeah. But yeah, man, man. I hate to not give LeBron his credit, but I'm just not a LeBron fan, man.
Hey, man.
Through the beast, blah, 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 top 5 player all time, whatever.
Oh, look at that. Look at the spice. Look at Spice 1.
Hey, man, let's talk about hey, Gordon Hayward been hooping, man. The Celtics been hooping as a whole. Gordon Hayward was like he back.
But you remember, we talked about it's the same thing with Paul George.
Yep. That year after, not the next year, but that year after.
Yeah, because I don't think people really don't. That's a devastating injury.
Right.
Like, forget, can I walk again?
Right.
Like, you know, I got to do all this stuff here first. So, man, but nah, he's hoping, bro. That's it. But see, that's kind of like, I think we always jump the gun as you know, oh man, they just, but when you see now, you can sprinkle him, Brown, and Tatum, and you don't have such a huge dynamic at the point in Kyrie. Now all three of them boys can eat.
Yep.
And it ain't like I gotta get mine before I get out. I gotta get mine before Gordon come. I gotta get mine before Jalen come. I gotta get mine before Jason come. I gotta get mine before.
They just hooping now.
They just playing basketball.
Yeah, because Kimba come in and he creates ball movement. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like Kyrie, which Kemba can be an ISO player, but he don't hold the ball as much as Kyrie do. He's not as much of a one-on-one player as Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? He come around and he moves the ball, so everybody gonna get their opportunities. Even though Kemba's still averaging like 26 a game or whatever it is he averaging, I don't know. But he creates ball movement when he comes to that team.
But see, it'd be a different 26.
Yeah. It's a 26 within the system.
Yeah, so it's like when KD was at Golden State, he hit 40. It's different when Steph hit 40.
Yeah.
KD gonna be all probably ISOs and boom, boom, and it's gonna look a little different. Yeah. Versus when Steph get it, because he might hit you with a barrage of threes, bam, that's 15. I go to the free throw line, bam, that's 8. So, and then the same KD might get to the line and all that, but I'm just saying it's more just the central focus, and it's not a lot of movement. And not because it means styles are styles. Kobe had a style. LeBron got a style. Jordan had a style. Melo had a style. Wade had a style. Everybody got a style. But now you got to put around what caters to the style. And I just don't think those three guys' style matched his, which it ain't no. And people always try to make it like he's old. No, it's just sometimes styles don't match. And that's okay. That's life. You know what I mean?
And that's why I thought Boston would be a better team this year anyway. You know what I'm saying? Without Kyrie. And that's why I think it looked like they was better with Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, previously when he wasn't there. I mean, they was better without Kyrie, is what I'm saying. It's because of his style of play that meshed with those other guys out there. Because those other guys, even Tatum, is more of a system-type player. You know, they're not really like ISO-type guys. And then when he holding the ball so long, not moving the ball, when they get it, they trying to get theirs, you know what I'm saying? They turn into ISO players, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now when you got Kemba in there, it's a different dynamic, you know what I'm saying? They look like a totally different team.
Yeah, man. They've been playing ball, man. And the thing you love with a guy like Kemba, he kind of one of them dudes like he like a Chauncey Billups type, like what y'all need for me to do to win? Right. Oh, y'all need me to give 40? That's cool. I go out here